Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to reading for the week of... Oh, no, this is for May. Just kidding. May 2024. We're going to see what comes up for you. You have this entertainer card. It says, your charm and influence will help you get ahead. There you go. You have this caution card, says more going out than coming in. So I would make sure to watch your spending. Although I kind of feel that this is more talking about like a financial issue that you had in April. So if you had a financial issue, which I do think some of you maybe had something come up in the month of April already, maybe around the eclipses. So technically, maybe you had a financial issue come up either March 25th or around April 8th. It could be in between those dates or, shortly after those dates that you had some sort of financial issue. But if something came up, I do feel it caused you to have to readjust things very quickly in your life. But this actually looks like a good thing to me, Gemini. It's like you have the Chariot here. So sometimes I think something happens, shit hits the fan basically. And then it kind of forces us to make a positive change in your life. I almost just said in my life, so hopefully that shit doesn't hit the fan in my life, right? But what I would say here is that if you have made any sudden changes, this is probably a good thing. It's probably something that is going to lead to more abundance in the future. Or, I kind of feel for some of you this has to do with look at this. You have this prosperity lies ahead card. I kind of feel like this has to do with your responsibilities. So it's almost like something happened that made you more responsible or has to do with certain responsibilities. I'm not sure. Whatever it is, I actually feel that it's pretty good. I think that, these changes are going to be positive. You have the Chariot, the Page of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. The Chariot is a victory, so I do feel that there could be some sort of big victory coming in for you with the Chariot or some sort of big win. I also feel like if you're planning on moving in the future, maybe not right now, but in the future, I feel not only are you going to be able to move, but, I feel like you're going to find something that is going to be like a win-win type of move where, maybe you move somewhere that's cheaper. Maybe it's bigger, like a bigger place that's cheaper and better, and you get a better job. That's what I mean by a win-win type of move where, not only do you find a better place, but you also find something, or you also maybe get a job that pays you more money. So it's like a big, kind of like a win-win type of situation here. I kind of get that for all of you. Even if you're not moving, it's like you could be finding something going this direction through the Justice card that is, kind of bringing justice to your life in some way. But it could be like a win-win. Maybe you just do find a better job that pays you more money, or maybe you're getting into a relationship. I don't really see a lot of love here. There's a little bit, and again, we're going to clarify. We'll see what comes up, but maybe you find a person who's like a win-win type of situation. You have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands can represent an adventure. Everybody gets these cards of adventure right now because we are in a time of adventure. So any adventures that you could go on are going to lead to more success. I encourage everyone to adventure. That could be literally traveling, but it could also be figurative as well. You can go on an adventure by learning new things. You can go on an adventure by exploring new ideas and, all that other stuff. So I would do anything like exploring, learning, all that other good stuff is going to lead to more success. You have the Ten of Wands. I kind of feel like you're getting to the end of a long journey. There's no doubt about it. I think we're all kind of closing out long cycles. He planted these 10 wands and he's about to reach his home right here in the background. So he is about to put his burdens down. And I feel for a lot of you that you are about to release your burdens and find more success. Let's see what is going on for you. With the Chariot, you have the Hermit. I think that it's time for you to I think you should get out more here, Gemini. I think you need to put things out there. I kind of get this feeling that air signs kind of need to present themselves more, but I'm talking about your skills. If you have a skill and you're not using it, then I think that there are going to be some challenges. I also think that there could be triggering moments for you, especially Gemini. If you end up, let's say, on a team, in work or business, where you're carrying all the weight, 10 of Wands, I think that this is going to be something that really extra triggers you. But I think the universe is trying to say, it's almost like the universe, I see in my head, is like trying to put a magnifying glass over like certain talents, gifts, skills, and abilities that you have. And this is a very specific message, but like in work and business, especially, I think the universe is saying like, you have these amazing skills that you could use on your own. Like you should be getting paid more money, or you should go, start that business or do that thing with that skill. And it's almost like the universe is trying to trigger you on purpose by saying like, hey, you're really good at this. These people suck and you're doing like 10 times the amount of work. So why not get paid more money to do it somewhere else? I don't know. That's a message I'm getting here. So I feel the universe is trying to highlight your skills, and there could be moments where you are shown that you are like really good at what you do. And I would pay attention to that. With the Page of Wands, you have the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is about walking away from things that no longer serve you. So you could just be walking away from things that no longer serve you. With the Ten of Wands, you have the Six of Wands, which you have twice here. Definitely a future victory coming in for you. Could be coming in this month, May, you have that Ten of Wands, which kind of says entering into the month of May, you are still kind of putting in the work. You're one foot in front of the other, trying to make things happen. But maybe as we move through the month, you have success here, too, cards. The Eight of Wands is quick success, and the Six of Wands is, victory. Next, in the area of the unexpected, you have this poverty card. It says financial loss. Sorry, I had something in my eye. But you have this card that says financial loss, down on your luck, scarcity mindset, and in a bad position. You have this main male. It says you, it says the querent, meaning you if you're a male. It doesn't matter. I don't attach gender in these general readings, so it could just be you. Or it also says an important man in the reading, husband, partner, boyfriend. Some of you could be attracting a person here. Again, I feel like you're coming out of anything that has made you feel like you're in poverty. This doesn't have to be literal poverty either. This could just be you feeling like you're lacking love or, any other type of energy in your life. I feel this is something that you're clearly healing. You have the Three of Swords. Three of Swords can represent heartbreak, but it is a temporary energy. It does represent temporary situations. And you go this way, Nine of Pentacles to the Six of Wands, which is great. You go this way over to the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is progress. So I feel that you are kind of like making a lot of progress at this time. You have the Justice card. I just see you being more focused on what's important. Again, I get this message of like a magnifying glass over a part of your life. That's like how I would describe this reading and the energy I get off of it. So I think the universe is like really magnifying something in your life, like trying to get your attention about something. And I think for some of you, I feel it's being magnified in multiple ways. Like I said, there could be triggering moments where you see people who are doing something that you do, and you could be saying to yourself, I do this 10 times better, or I'm 10 times faster, or whatever, and all of that is probably true. But I feel like the universe is trying to get your attention, and I would pay attention to your attention wherever this, I see this like magnifying glass going around in my head. I hope that makes sense, but I would pay attention. But I also feel you are paying attention to what's working, what's not working. And that's how we bring justice into our life, is we double down on the good stuff, as I always say. Justice really is just cause and effect in the tarot. It just says, if you do something, what happens? And if it's good, double down on it. If it's bad, get rid of it. You have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is quick success or a quick conclusion. So I do feel like there could be quick success coming in for you with the Eight of Wands. Or you could be wrapping certain things up and getting ready to start a new journey. Again, you have another card of great skill here, the Nine of Pentacles. She has these grapes behind her, and grapes in the tarot represent being good at something that requires a lot of skill. And then you go to the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. I keep wanting to say the Page of Pentacles for some reason on that Knight of Pentacles. I don't even know why. It could be because you're starting something new. Again, the Knight of Pentacles has not started. He has those empty fields behind him. And so I feel like once you get started, you're going to be very successful. With the Three of Swords, you have the Hangman. I kind of feel some of you could be seeing a heartbreak from a different perspective, and that could be setting you free here. So, I kind of feel good about this, as in, like, maybe you're not like totally forgiving a person, but you could just be understanding things from their point of view, even if they did you dirty, right? Like, we can still do that. We can say like, oh, this person did me dirty, but they were raised horribly or something like that. It's almost like, I feel like you're being graceful here. Let's put it that way. It's like maybe you're not like completely forgiving a past person, but you're just kind of moving past it, right? Let's put it that way. I'm at a loss for words today. And with the Justice card, you have the Queen of Cups. This is probably why, because you're finding something that's much more worth it. You have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups here. These two are divine counterparts. They're very loving divine counterparts as well, and it's very like heart-based connection also. So I do feel that if you want love, you could be attracting, a very heart-based connection here. I actually feel pretty good about this. It could be another air sign. It could be any sign. You have Earth stands out to me. Water stands out to me here. Fire, Leo. It could be literally, I just listed all 12 signs. So whatever you're into, love could be coming in here. With the 8 of Wands, you have the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is only seeing one way of doing things when there are many. So I think with the 8 of Wands, this is saying to have fast progress, just stay open to all ways of doing things and stay open to different ways of doing things as well, and that will set you free. Next, you have this Uranus card. It says change on it. And this Mercury card, it says messages on it. Multiple people have had this Uranus card, which is pretty crazy. I shuffle these decks in between my readings. I just don't do it on screen because it would take like 30 minutes. And so, I don't know. There are plenty of readers that shuffle for 30 minutes. Go watch them, right? That's what I always say. When people are always like, you don't shuffle your cards. I'm like, well, actually, I do. I'm just saving you time by not doing it on camera. And if you don't believe me, I don't care. There are plenty of readers that shuffle for 30 minutes at the beginning of their readings, right? And, talk about their exes or whatever. But what I would say here is that I think that there's a big change coming in for you. And again, multiple people have had this Uranus card. And we just had the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction literally yesterday. I'm shooting this video on the 21st. You'll probably be watching it after that. But still, big planets, you're going to be feeling that energy for a while. And it is very positive energy. So there could be a very positive change coming in for you. And you could be getting a message about a positive change as well. You have the Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Queen of Pentacles is about being resourceful. And again, you do have a couple cards here that are kind of encouraging you to watch your finances. I don't really feel anything bad is going to happen with your finances. I just think that there are, ways for you to improve your finances. I also feel that there could be some sort of win-win type of situation going on here. Like, I feel that there could be, it's almost as if the reading is saying that there's going to be something really good that happens for you financially. Or, again, there's like a win-win, as in you should be getting paid more money, or you can go get a job and move and it's like cheaper and better, like I was saying at the beginning of the reading. But you're going to have to look for these opportunities. Again, Queen of Pentacles is about being resourceful, so it's not going to just magically happen and fall into your lap, right? You're going to have to go do your research. You're going to have to look for a win-win, but this basically says it exists if you go and look for it. And it doesn't have to be a move. Like I said, this could be you just getting a new job. It could be you asking for a raise or promotion or getting a transfer or, whatever the case may be. You have the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is a card of independence and gratitude and luxuries. So again, I think your finances are improving. This is also a card of like being more focused. And, I think that some of you, there could be opportunities for you to specialize as well. I always say like, if you're going to do something, it's better to be specific, right? Because when you think about it, it's like regular doctors, it's like, yeah, they get paid a lot of money, but still, if you're like a brain surgeon, you get paid even more money. Or if you're like a specialist plastic surgeon, then you get paid a lot more money than just like a regular doctor, right? So sometimes I feel that the 9 of Pentacles is saying it would be a really good idea for you to specialize in something right now, especially if you're looking to improve your finances or grow your business or whatever. I would actually become more specialized. You have the Strength card. Strength is about being strong, of course, so I feel there's a lot of opportunity for you to strengthen your skills. I feel you have been strengthening your skills as well. On top of that, I also feel like you've been very patient. Like you've been patiently waiting for a change to happen in your life, and like now a change is finally happening in your life with that change card. With the Queen of Pentacles, you have the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords can be lying, cheating, stealing, but again, 7 of Swords is a positive card. Golden cards in the tarot are meant to be positive no matter what. And the 7 of Swords is a card of tactics. So it says, is there a better way to do everything that you're doing in life? Or is there another way to do the things that you're doing? Literally, what we've been talking about. Is there a better way? I think that there is a better way to do whatever it is that you want to do right now, and it's going to be a win-win. So I would do your research. I would start looking, right? With the 9 of Pentacles, you have the 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is a card of kind of like trying to manifest things. I do feel you have, Gemini in particular, has had a lot of disappointments in regards to you coming up with a vision, trying to bring it down to earth, and then it just nothing matches your vision, right? I feel like that is changing for you, which is a good thing. It's like you finally have a blank canvas right here with the Knight of Pentacles. So if something hasn't been working out in your life, or you haven't been able to manifest what you want in your life, I do feel that is going to change for you. So love it. Looks really good to me. With the Strength card, you have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is out with the old, in with the new. So I feel like you could be starting something new here with the Ace of Wands. And, it's like a passionate new beginning as well. So I do feel that there could be some sort of passionate new beginning coming in for you with the Ace of Wands. I also feel there could be like good news coming in for you here. So, if you're working on anything or if you're starting anything new, I feel there's going to be a lot of growth with that Ace of Wands. I also feel you need to pay attention to your inspirations. So if you're like being inspired to do something, I would pay attention to that. Next, you have in the area of the good stuff, you have this new moon in Taurus card says prosperity lies ahead, and you have this new moon in Aquarius. It says bring love into the situation. I would bring more love into your life. You do have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. Outside of love, they both can kind of represent, tapping into your emotions and following your heart. And I feel like that's what this is saying, like bring love into your life, but more, we're talking about the energy of love, right? Like do more of the things that you do love, bring more love into all situations. And that's where this prosperity is going to come from. You're clearly working on something new. I kept wanting to say the Page of Pentacles on this Knight of Pentacles here. And the Page of Pentacles to me can kind of represent learning something new. So I kind of wonder if what's really going on here is like you are in between the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, if that makes sense. Maybe that's why I kept wanting to say Page of Pentacles on the Knight of Pentacles. It's like you're not quite here yet, but you're almost here at this energy. And on top of that, there's no reason you can't get started, right? Knight of Pentacles, normally I don't really like the Knight of Pentacles because he's the only knight that isn't making any moves towards anything. He's just standing there and he's not planting seeds in this field behind him. If he were to plant seeds, they would grow. So I kind of feel like you're ready. It's almost like you're ready to do something and you just need to plant those seeds and they will grow. But it is coming up in the good stuff. So I do feel like you are going to make progress with this card. You have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is, again, deep emotions. I do feel you could be attracting a King of Cups here. And maybe you've been disappointed with love in the past with the Four of Cups, or there have been disappointments in love. And, now you're attracting someone who really kind of gives you what you want in a connection. So I do feel like that there could be a really solid connection here coming in for you. I feel like it's going to be something that makes you really happy. I feel it's something like very supportive. It's like a person who's there for you. I don't know, that's how it's popping into my head as being important. It's like a person who's actually there for you. I don't know how else to say that. There you go. You have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is a card of success and a victory. So I feel like you're having more wins and more victories as we move forward into the future. So I definitely like to see that. With the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Cups. Yep, fortune after difficulty. Ten of Cups represents good things happening after a difficult period of time. So I do feel like fortune after difficulty here, or like growth and abundance coming in for you. Also, happy home, happy family. So if you want love, this looks really good. With the King of Cups, you have the Four of Pentacles. It's a very stable person. I feel that you could be attracting someone who is like very stable, secure in life. Maybe they have a lot of things that provide security, or maybe they do things that provide security, like actions, which is even more important. So I feel it's like a very secure person. I feel like they're very secure in who they are as well. So they could, I kind of get this certain level of confidence. I don't necessarily look at the King of Cups and think confidence. He is confident, but I look at the King of Wands, for example, as being the card of confidence, right? But for whatever reason, I feel like this person, I feel like they kind of like do their own thing, and that's where the confidence comes from. And so they could be very confident. With the Six of Wands, you have the Justice card again. So we have justice twice. I think that if you move towards your heart, or you do more things that your heart is telling you to do, that's where your justice is going to come from, is by, kind of being more heart-based or listening to your inner voice, or whatever the case may be. You have this Dragon card that says, beware of self-delusion. I don't think you are being delusional or anything like that. I would be careful of people who seem delusional. You have this Younger Woman card that says, dealings with relationships with a younger woman. You have this Hammock card that says, taking a vacation, either physically or mentally. It could be you. Maybe you need a break, or you need a vacation. Maybe you need to do more things for yourself. You have this Key. It says, successful outcome to your problems. Yeah, any problems or challenges that you've been dealing with, I think that you'll easily be able to overcome your problems. It's kind of weird. Like, a lot of people have had these cards like this of overcoming issues and problems. So again, this retrograde I think was rough, but at the same time, I think this retrograde maybe has helped a lot of people overcome things that have gotten in the way. You have this hand card that says, in need of help, assistance, or guidance. Yeah, I think you need to, if you need help, ask for it, right? And you also have this jug. It says lighthearted, carefree time. Yeah, funny enough, everybody's had like this right here. Everybody has had like the Seven of Swords. He has these polka dots on his cloak. It's kind of hard to see. And sorry, my camera number 2 is broken. So we have a new camera coming on Tuesday, but it's only Sunday. So I have to wait a couple days. But next time, right, I'll show you. But anyway, polka dots in the tarot represent needing to have more fun, needing to be more lighthearted, needing to be more playful. And so there's definitely this energy going around where I think that we need to be more playful or not take things too seriously. And that's what I would do here. But this looks pretty good here, Gemini. I like where this is going. So thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your week.